Hey, welcome back to my new video. This is Easy Tutorials, and for those of you who are the first time in this channel, please consider subscribing. Today we'll be creating this. Before we start, I'd like to invite you to support me on Patreon. You can also get access to all my premium content. In this tutorial we'll be using the Easy Tools script, which is free to download. So let's start. Import the files you need into After Effects. You can download the project files and the templates separately. This way you will be able to create this modern opener, even if you don't want to download my template. You can find both links in the description. Create a new composition and name it Stylish Logo Reveal. I'm using a Full HD 1080 pixels preset, with 30 frames per second, and 10 seconds long. Create a new black solid, and name it Background. Apply the gradient ramp effect to it. Change this value to 540. The end of ramp values to -300 and 1400. The ramp scatter to 100. Change the end color to this shade of gray. Switch ramp shape to radial ramp. And click on Swap Colors. Open the scale options, and change the values to 130%. Make the layer 3D. Open the position. And change the Z value to 50. Bring the logo into your composition. Pre-compose it, and name the new composition, Logo. Pre-compose it again, and name this composition, Logo Gloss. Open this new composition. Create a new black solid, and name it Gloss. Apply the fill effect to it. Change the fill color to white. Open the opacity, and change its value to 20%. Click here, and activate the rulers. Drag one horizontal guide around here. You can deactivate the rulers now. Select the gloss layer, grab the rectangle tool, and start drawing a couple of masks like this. You will see that the bottom part of your masks snaps on the guide. This way you will be able to align them perfectly. Open the position options, move to the last frame, and create a keyframe. Move to the first frame, and change the X position value to 540. Apply the fast blur effect to this layer. Check the Repeat Edge Pixels box. And change the blurriness to 3. Duplicate the logo layer. Bring the new one on top of your gloss layer, then, change the gloss layer track matte to alpha matte. Go back to your Stylish Logo Reveal composition. Select the logo gloss layer, and duplicate it. Pre-compose the new one, and name the new composition, Logo Extrude. Open it. Search for Bevel Alpha, and apply it to your logo gloss layer. Change the edge thickness to 9. The light angle to 0 degrees. and the light intensity to 0.5. Make your layer 3D. Open its position options. Right-click on Position, and select Separate Dimensions. Alt-click the Z position stopwatch, and type in the expression field, Index. Click Await to save it. Now, select your logo layer, and duplicate it. You can also use the Ctrl+D shortcut to make it easier. Repeat the action until you get a total of 40 logo gloss layers. Select the top layer, and delete the bevel alpha effect from it. Go back to your stylish logo reveal composition. And check this box, to collapse all the transformation from this composition. Select the bottom logo gloss layer, and rename it Logo Shadow. Apply the fill effect to it. Change the fill color to black. Search for CC Radial Fast Blur, and apply it. Change this value to 0. And the amount to 85. Apply curves to this layer. Switch to the alpha channel, and change its curve like this. Make this layer 3D. Open its position, and change the Z position value to 50. Bring the Flare 1 file into your composition. Change its blending mode to Add. Move to 15 frames, and change its start time. Open the opacity. Move to 3 seconds and 15 frames. Create a keyframe, and change the opacity value to 20%. Move 1 second forward, and change the value to 50%. Then, move to the last frame, and change the value back to 20%. Move to 4 seconds and 15 frames. Open the position, create a keyframe, and change its values to 810 and 570. Move to the last frame, and change the values to 900 and 630. Bring the Flare 2 file into your composition. Change its blending mode to Add. Make it 3D. Open the scale options. Go to the first frame, create a keyframe, and change the values to 200%. Move 2 seconds forward, and change the values back to 100%. Ease this second keyframe. Open the position options, move to 1 second. Change the Z position value to -1000. And create a keyframe. Move to 3 seconds, and change the value to -100. Ease this keyframe. Create a new adjustment layer, and rename it Blur. Move to 20 frames, apply curves to your layer, and create a keyframe on curves. Reveal the properties with keyframes. Move to 7 seconds, and create a hold keyframe. Go to the last frame, and change the RGB channel curve like this. Move to the first frame, and change the curve like this. Apply the fast blur effect to your layer. Create a keyframe on blurriness, and change its value to 30. Reveal all the properties with keyframes, move to 1 second, and change the blurriness value to 0. Move to 7 seconds, and create a hold keyframe. Go to the last frame, and change the blurriness value to 30. Select these 4 keyframes, and ease them. Also, don't forget to check the Repeat Edge Pixels box. Create a new adjustment layer, and rename it Noise. Search for Sharpen and apply it. Change the sharpen amount to 25. Search for Noise and apply it. Change the amount of noise to 3%. Create a new black solid, and name it Vignette. Select the Ellipse tool, and double-click it, to create a circular mask on your layer. Change its blending mode to Subtract. Open Mask 1. Change the feather to 500. And the mask expansion to 160. Open the opacity, and change its value to 50%. Create a new adjustment layer, and rename it Vignette 2. Double-click the Ellipse tool, to create a circular mask on your layer. Check the inverted box. Open Mask 1, and change the feather to 250. Apply the fast blur effect to this layer. Check the Repeat Edge Pixels box, and change the blurriness to 15. Duplicate the Vignette 2 layer. Delete the fast blur effect from the new layer. Apply curves to it. And change the RGB channel curve like this. Create a new adjustment layer, and rename it Color Correction. Apply curves to it. Change the RGB channel curve like this. Switch the channel to blue. And change its curve like this. Create a new adjustment layer, and rename it Saturation. Search for Hue and Saturation, and apply it. Change the master saturation value to 20. Create a new cam, and change the zoom value to 1370. Open its position, and change the Z value to -1245. Click here. Open Camera Options. Move to the first frame, and create a keyframe on zoom. Move to the last frame, and change the zoom value to 1250. Select both keyframes, and ease them. Then, open the graph editor, and change its curve like this. Create a new null object, and rename it Camera Control. Make it 3D, and parent the camera to it. Open its scale options, and create a keyframe here. Move to the first frame, unlink the scale values, and change the X and the Y scale values to 120%. Open the rotation options. Move to 2 seconds, and create keyframes on the X and the Y rotation. Move to the first frame, and change the X rotation value to -45 degrees. And the Y rotation value to -30 degrees. Select all the keyframes, and ease them. Then, open the graph editor, and change its curves like this. Bring the sound effects file into your stylish logo reveal composition, and you are done. Let's check the final result. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to create a stylish logo reveal animation in After Effects. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and comment. It would be great to know your opinions on my tutorials. Also, you can make requests for new tutorials on interesting effects or animations that you would like to learn. See you soon.